Welcome to the Outsider Media Group where we talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier to lower tier. There's no biasness here. Tonight, we'll just chop it up and talk about a couple of things. Caleb, go ahead and take over. Tell them what you got special and planned for tonight, man.
Man. Well, first off, you feel me? We heard about it. We haven't gotten a chance to cover it yet, but that changes tonight. The culture, man, Gutters Battle League that he runs, man. They had their capital punishment event, man. We had a few of the cats on here before their battles to promote. Now we about to see what came out of it. Tonight we got JDK and Asylum the Crow in this joint. What up, fellas?
Was good. Was
Man,
good, man.
hey yo, Asylum, you there? They say his mic is talking, but technical difficulty. Get that water real quick. You might have to hang up and mic back up, brother. But yeah, anyway, so while we waiting though, I mean JDK, man, how'd you feel about the event overall?
Man, I feel the event was it was a huge success, man. And I liked everything about it. You know, Gutter, man, he did his thing. With putting it together. Everybody who had their hand in it, man, shout out to them for that. It was a nice, well event put together, and I think the people that was on the card was, it was crazy. Like, didn't nobody expect everybody to be that good.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I know I did hear that there was a few battles that weren't able to go down, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's always good to see an event thrive even in spite of itself. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Facts,
facts,
facts.
facts.
There we go.
Hyper
Asylum in the building. Say what up, my G.
What up, y'all? I'm here, man. What's cracking? What's cracking?
I was about to say we just had to get that little bit of info right, man. How you felt about the whole event, my G?
Man, listen. As a whole, bro, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever been to an event where every battle gave you that feel, that energy, bro.
Okay.
That shit was wild, bro. Like everybody was good. Everybody was good that night.
Yeah.
True.
Everybody. Everybody, bro. It's hard to have an event go over when you got 7 or 8 battles building interest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pulled that shit off, man. Shouts out to the culture, bro. We sure did.
The fact. Hey, yo, I'm about to say shouts to Gutter, man. Trying to put these fellas on. But let's without further ado, man. Let's go. Let's go battle by battle, yo. What was the first battle of the night, y'all?
The first battle was JDK and Mac Da Vinci.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
how did that come about?
Bro, for me personally, to have never seen either one of those guys, I was thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed.
Respect.
Yeah, bro. Like I've been to several events at this point, bro, and I've seen some openers be stinkers, dog. Like y'all set that bitch off right. Y'all gave us that energy we needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So salute back for sure. Yeah, man. That shit was
Appreciate
fire.
that, man.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
how do you feel about it, dog?
I mean, shoot, like he said, man, on some real, like, I mean, I've been doing the battle rap for a minute, not necessarily in these leagues like this. So this is my first time to that. I'm a rookie to all this, but I mean, I felt comfortable, and it was crazy. Like he said, even my opponent, man, like he was coming with it. I came with it, and what I'll say, man, I think out of the event, if I'm not mistaken, I think me and Mac Da Vinci were the only ones that did not slip up in any of our rounds. Like there was no mess ups. You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, I just think that's great coming from two people that we got moved from Friday to Saturday at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? So we got put on the big stage, and we held our own. And like I said, I'm talking about we had to shake it. I felt we set the tone, and everybody else they followed suit. They did they thing too. It was a crazy event, man, from start to finish, and I respect that.
All right. Well, how did that battle come about, man? Like, what was about to say? Had y'all thought about battling each other before this, or what?
Man, nah, I never even heard of I never heard of him, and I'm pretty sure he never heard of me. So what happened was there's another battle event that was on coincide with capital punishment, but it was like the lower card, so it was on Friday night. So I was actually supposed to battle some other guy, and at the maybe couple weeks beforehand, he backed out. So they was like, "Hey, your new opponent is Mac Da Vinci." So I'm like, "All right, man, I got to rewrite all my rounds and everything, you know." So we were supposed to happen Friday. Well, I guess because a couple of the people from Saturday backed out, you know, I think like Zigzag and the dude that Nix was supposed to battle. I'm not sure of his name. I don't want to say it wrong, but he backed out, and then I think they had a no show. So they moved. I took our battle, and Gutter was like, "Hey man," he was like, "I'm gonna take y'all's battle and move it to Saturday if y'all." Mac talking, I was like, "I'm with it. I mean, shoot, that's the big stage. I'd rather that anyway." So
absolutely,
it just worked out, man. It just worked out, and I mean, I think they was happy that we actually went on that card just because we came and showcased it. It all just worked out smoothly, man. But yeah, that's how it happened. I mean, I never heard a dude before then, but I got respect for him now because it wasn't no easy fight in there.
Hey, yo, that's a fact. So, about to say, so JDK, man, what's next? Who, anybody you got in mind next? Are you trying to get to
Well, I
run
mean,
or what?
in the battle, I called out Nix and spoke. And see, I knew them from prior to another event we had in San Antonio, which that battle that I had told you about. If you can look me up, JDK versus OG Bricks, and that's Bricks with a Z. That was the same card that Nix was on, and he battled one of my other partners that I know that's in the battle game. He battled him, so we was at the same event. So I seen them there, in some little group messages, and since then we have been, throwing shots at each other. You know how battle rappers do. So it came to a point where they like, oh, we'll see if you can, do this and do that type stuff, all that. So I threw a shot at them in my battle. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's coming for me. I'm gonna say, he'll hit me up. Hopefully in December, there's a plate for me. I'm hoping it's one of them, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Outside of that, I'm looking for any and whoever. I mean, it don't even matter to me at this point. I'm just trying to keep going and keep rising. I mean, eventually get on some URL, something. That's all I can ask for.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. So, about to say, so what was the next battle, gents?
The next
think
battle was it Carlito versus Nix?
I thought it was Low and Lou Castro, and then them.
No, I think Castro and Low went after them because Low showed up late.
Okay, so yeah, it was Nixon. It was Nix and Lito. It was Nix and Lito.
And Nix and Lito was a battle that wasn't supposed to happen.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, because
get that out there.
Yeah, get that out there. That battle was not supposed to happen. Zigzag had some health issues, and OG Big Gutter from Memphis. We don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bro, let me tell you, for a battle that wasn't supposed to happen, bro.
It was fire.
It was so fire, bro. Like they were wilding on each other like they wrote for each other, bro. Like it's man.
Yeah, it was.
It's hard to explain, bro. Like that was a fire battle, bro. Like 2 fire battles back to back already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, they were wilding, bro. Shouts out to Lito and Nick. Knicks, we talk shit to Knicks all the time in the group and shit. Like, but Nick showed up, bro. Lito
and and I'm the same way I've been talking mad shit to Knicks just because I seen him prior and I seen his other battles, and to me it didn't seem like he was on that type of level.
And he wasn't.
He showed out.
And he wasn't, bro. But for that battle, he showed out, bro.
Yeah. I was like, okay, maybe he got. It's like when you tired of getting picked on, and the nigga just say, you know what, this I'm about to. He went in. I have to give him that respect.
So how y'all call it
on that battle?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to watch the footage for sure because there was a clear round by each of them. You know what I mean? But you're going to have to really watch footage to see who really, really won. But at the end of the day, I don't really think you can call it because they wasn't meant for each other. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, that's how I feel about it. But it was crazy.
I'm going to say off first watch in the building and how it felt in the room. I'm a slight, and I mean slight edge to Lito. Slight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he had a freestyle where
I was just about to say that. Yeah. Go ahead. Though.
Yeah, he had a freestyle where he said something to like a heckler in the crowd, and bro,
the bartender.
Bartender, yeah, bro. Bro, the freestyle to the bartender might have took him over the top.
And now I was about to say that. And if there's one thing that you can use, it would be that would take him because he
Yeah,
showed that he was also making this up as he goes. And also he had to battle somebody that he wasn't expecting to battle. And that just
fact.
showed his talent, and his creativity.
I heard
And
that
I think that would give him the edge.
I heard that Lito was like, all right, so for this whole battle, your name is Zigzag. Something.
Fact. That's how he
Yes,
started.
he did.
That's how he started.
That's really smart and strategic. And your round is meant for this other dude, like, you know what I'm saying? But to people that don't know, they just like, oh, he want to call him Zigzag. He throwing a funny name to him, like,
Yeah. I'm about to say, so I mean, shout out to Zigzag, man. I mean, I'm
Shout out
not
to
gonna go
Zig.
into it, but I have heard that there was a legitimate reason. He had his
Yeah,
issues
yeah.
come up. I'm hoping that everything is good with him, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Shout out to the
Yeah,
homies.
definitely.
But
That's Uncle Zig,
Shout
man.
out to home.
all right. So what was next? Low and Lou?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Low and
low
Lou
and
Castro was next.
yeah.
So how did y'all feel about? I heard there was a couple of stumbles from him.
It was. I believe Lowe stumbled in his second round, if I'm not mistaken. It was his second
Mm-hmm.
round.
It was
Um,
his second. It was his second. It was
I'm
definitely
a
his second.
yeah, and Lou Castro stumbled. I think in his first, he stumbled a little bit. He caught himself a little bit better than Lowe, but if you ask me as a whole, it was a good battle. I know they had a stumble, but it's like sometimes it happens. But what I don't like to see is people stumble and then they just, time
And just
out or
give up.
jersey out,
Yeah, just give out. Yeah,
Yeah.
fact.
They kept going, so I give them that. But if you ask me, I'm going to give it 2-1 to Lou Castro, in my opinion. I
Okay.
just felt he had a little bit better material. His bars was hitting a little bit better. And because they both had stumbles, that kind of evened them out, and they go from there. But yeah, I mean, not taking nothing from Lowe because Lowe still he had a crazy third round, crazy.
Yeah,
So
Lowe's third round is definitely like contender for round of the night. He left Earth on Lou in the third.
yeah,
Straight up,
Okay.
he just left Earth. Yeah, like Lou's, and I'm a Lou Castro fan, but Lowe is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like Lowe is fire, bro.
Yeah.
I would. I don't know, man, because like JDK said, with stumbles don't bother me. It's when you choke and don't get it back.
yeah,
You
mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Niggas
fact.
stumble, you have a brain fart, you know what I'm saying? The crowd might fuck you up for a hot second. Shit happens, you know what I'm saying? But man, they both recovered wonderfully, dog. And it was
Yeah, exactly.
I'ma edge it. I don't know, bro. I'ma edge it to Low. I'ma edge it to Low. I'ma edge it to Low.
Okay.
I'll first
Well,
watch.
all right. So what's next?
Next
After
was
that, it
me
was
and drugs.
Next was what?
Me versus drugs.
Okay. Well, about to say how was it?
Listen,
What it looked
I'm
like?
I'm gonna keep it funky. Drugs went first. Drugs went first. And after his first round, I was like, okay, if I don't get the room in the first round, I'm losing the battle. Straight.
Okay. Uh-oh. I think we having mic issues again. Hey yo, JD, you still
Yeah,
there?
I'm still here.
Hey yo,
Hopefully he
Asylum,
jump back in.
get that water, my G. Your mic, his mic
Yeah, this
jerseyed
time.
out. So here, we'll get
Jersey.
back to that in a second. So how'd you feel about it?
Okay, so we had Crow versus Drugs. Honestly, I had never seen one of Crow's battles, but after that battle, I did look him up and started watching his other battles. But I'm gonna say that battle was, I think it had like a slow start, but it was crazy. It went like they both start wigging they second and third rounds. Drugs, Drugs, he put on a crazy performance and his bars was hitting. And then Crow, I think he has a different style, but his style like works for him. And like, when I said, when I was watching him, that was the first time I seen him. I'm like, okay. Like I said, to me, it started off a little slow, but he started killing his second and third round too. So to be 100% honest, in my opinion, I can't even call a winner yet because I need to see footage because it looked like in the building at the time I'm watching, I'm like, oh man, drugs is killing. But if you really decipher some of the things Crow was saying, like he was killing. Like it's kind of hard to call. That's just
I
what I
appreciate it.
saw from it, you know.
Hey, yo, go
I,
ahead, Crow. But back to what you were saying, bro.
my fault, man. My phone was fucking up. No, I was just saying, like, my first round, I feel like I stole the first round from him. He clearly got the second though. Clearly. I'm not even finna bullshit you, bro. That second round is one of the worst second rounds.
His second round was stupid. It was
His second round would have beat a lot of people, bro. that second round was insane, bro. Like,
yeah.
it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. And he even ended the second round with a freestyle that was like, oh my God, it was crazy. He threw in the line about the Cardi B and Nicki fight that had just happened like earlier that day.
Oh yeah, he did.
Bruh.
He did.
Fire.
A couple
Bruh.
people was throwing some stuff out that had just happened, but yeah, we can get to that.
Yeah, facts. Like that's the other thing. Like everybody was really on point.
Like a Mac Miller line or something like that.
Facts.
Or something. Somebody did.
Facts. Like it was just R.I.P. Mac Miller, man. But yeah, bro, like me and drugs, if you ask me, I think I got the first and the third edge, but he clearly got the second. No exaggeration.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a good battle. You can't deny that it was a good battle. I think when it comes down to it, it's just about re-listening to it, and it might be off of preference. Like, you know,
it might be preference.
I mean, like,
bro.
I'm a battle rap like the fan. Like, I listen to everybody, and like I said, after that was my first time seeing Crow, and after that, I started watching his battles. Like, no lie, no
Thank you,
front.
bro.
I started going through watching. Salute, man. Because to me, he just got a different style that I haven't seen. Like it'll catch you off guard if you ask me, because you'll think he ain't really coming with nothing, and he getting you with these sleepers, and you like, oh snap, like oh shit, like okay, that's how I felt. So it's like you might have to really watch it, because you could think one person won, but when you really watch it, you know that ain't the case.
Hey yo,
and if anybody got drugs winning, I'm not mad.
So let me about to say I'm gonna veer off subject for a minute here.
Go ahead.
Has to do with it. You feel me? So so Asylum, man, you was locked in with street hymns, man, and it's not going down. Well, what's the deal?
It's being rescheduled.
Okay.
Yeah, so, that's still gonna happen. Yeah, for
I was
sure.
about to say he wanted next, and I didn't want it to just be like, oh, I still got to see street hymns.
Oh no, I definitely still got to see street hymns, definitely. And
it's fire, by the way.
Bro, that's gonna be the guy. Like drugs tested my aggression and my performance. You know what I'm saying? Like street hymns is gonna make me write some shit I never thought I could write.
Yeah,
and I already started writing for him. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
It's gonna be after that though, bro. It really just depends on who everybody think could be a good match for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm down to battle anybody.
Hey yo, Asylum the Crow versus G Lo, man. Talk about it,
bro. If I can't get Norbs and them to release that shit, then I'm buying it and I'm putting it out probably on the culture, bro.
Hey, do it. Do what you gotta do.
It's too good of a battle, bro. It's too good of a battle.
I mean, how was it for your first PG experience? You feel me? How was the atmosphere?
The atmosphere was dope, bro, because it was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I was in G-Lo backyard, and I knew the crowd was gonna give me shit. I knew they was gonna give me a hard time, but I've never had to work for reaction like that before in my life, ever. So like I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to Chef Trez because he gave me some game when I got off stage and shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as overall, bro, I feel like I won bar for bar. But if you was in the room, you probably gave me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how I be going sometimes. That's why it's like, you know, because I know a lot of, even with the battle that I just had, man, it was, you know, it's a different vibes. It just depends, man.
It depends, man. Every room is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, so next up was what?
After that, it was who we just ended. Oh, after that, it was Double and Chilla.
Okay.
Fire.
Now, about to
Yeah.
say, I gotta hear about this.
Fire.
We had
Villain
Chilla
life.
not too long ago to talk about that battle.
Villain
Yeah.
life. And what'd he say?
I mean, about to say he no, it was before the battle went down,
Okay. Okay.
and about to say like I told him, man, I was like, people wanted to see this for a while. You feel me? Shit, you can't fuck around with this fuck around. You feel me?
And he didn't fuck around. Chilla showed up to play, bro. No bullshit.
Hey,
No bullshit. No
Chilla
bullshit.
showed up. Double
Chilla showed
showed
up,
up.
bro. And
I
Double was
think,
wild. This is some of the best double, and I'm not just saying it because that's my brother. This is some of the best double I've ever seen. He was wild on Chilla.
and I'm gonna put it like this. So you got me definitely not gonna give no biased decision or nothing like that. But I'm gonna say it could have been a 3-0 if Double
Fact.
didn't mess up his first round.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And
Hyper.
I'm a Chilla
Hyper
Jones
fact.
fan. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm a Chilla Jones fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Chilla. I like the way he do stuff. And Chilla's third round was crazy, man. With the
Yeah,
name
bro.
flips he was doing, it was crazy. But
And that's crazy.
Double's third round was crazy too, man. I think he started using like some like old what was it like king schemes or something
Yeah,
like that. I can't even remember, but he was doing something like that, and it was crazy. But
and it was
if he
crazy,
didn't
bro.
slip up his first round, because he
It'd have
had
been
like
a
a
30.
big slip up, kind of. Yeah, it would have been a 30. He had a big slip up. I mean, he still kept going, but it was kind of like one of them slip ups where he's like, pause for a good minute. You know what I mean? But it could have been a 30, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's fam, bro. When he slipped up, he was so mad because right before the battle, he was running that shit so easy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
That's
He was
how it
running.
go, man. Like you said earlier, you never know. Shit happens. You know, the crowd could get to you, something you think about, and anything can happen, and you slip up. It's like
Facts.
a battle
Facts.
rapper's worst nightmare.
I think it's just adrenaline. Like when you finally get in front of him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I'm
Yep.
here, and you
Yep.
start barking, and then it's like fuck, and then when you hit that fuck, that gives you a second
That's
one
what.
like fuck,
Yep.
fuck, you know what I'm saying? So now you're frustrated, and now you
Yep.
got to get it back. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yep.
all it was. He had to get it back, and for real, bro. Like JDK said, bro. If he wouldn't have slipped, it might have been a dirty, bro. It might have been a
Real talk.
yeah, man. Double was wilding, bro. And Chilla had some of the best name flips for double I've ever heard.
He did. He did. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Like that battle was so crazy, but it was just the fact that the way like Double came with it, like this is, and I've watched Double's battles, and I can say like this is the best I've seen him in.
Bro.
I just wish he didn't slip in that first round. Like it would have been a crazy. It's gonna be a
It'd have been a
crazy battle to
crazy
talk
battle.
about anyway, but it just would have been
Yeah.
that much more if he didn't do that. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like but it was live, man. I ain't gonna front him.
It was fire. It was fire,
Fire.
bro. Shouts to Chilla too for showing up, bro. Because Chilla showed the fuck up.
Yeah, man. Chilla showed up too. He showed up. Chilla was he was there. He was in his bag too, man.
Hey yo, so next what was it? It was Gutta and YK next, right?
And Young
Gutter
Cannon.
and Young
Yeah,
Cannon.
and Young
Chilla like
Cannon.
A lot about that, honestly. I heard that shit was
listen.
long.
Can I talk first about this?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Like, and this is all villain bias aside, bro. Gutter came out absolutely wilding on fucking Young Cannon, bro. His first round was fucking impeccable, bro. Like, bro, so I've never heard anybody talk to Cannon like that before, bro. Like ever. Like he was wilding on Cannon, and then Cannon came back and was wilding on Gutter. So after the first one, bro. So like after the first round, we all in the room looking at each other like, yo, how in the fuck can this keep going? Like, how's this energy still going after all these battles and everybody's still wild? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
bro,
man. Yeah.
They first round almost blew the building up, bro. Like, no bullshit. They first rounds almost blew the building up, bro. Between the two of them, they almost blew the whole building up. Like everybody was reacting, bro. Everybody, bro. But let me tell you about how shit worked. Have you ever seen Young Cannon choke or stumble?
Nope.
In a 10-year career, have you ever seen Cannon choke or stumble?
I think maybe once, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I
Bro.
can't say I have.
Yeah,
He jammed up in 2 rounds versus Gutter.
he did. He did.
What type of pressure is that?
Yikes.
And that should tell
So
you
it's
about
looking like a gutter 2-1.
I'm gonna jump in real quick.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be a gutter 2-1, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's gonna be a gutter 2-1, and the only reason not a 3-0 is because Gutter had a major slip up
in the second
and
round.
He timed out. He was like, man, forget it. But the crowd was like, no, you gonna spit that.
Yeah.
Like we was like, you
the
gonna
crowd
spit
said,
that.
fuck that.
Yeah, we made him, the crowd. I was the crowd. I'm out there right on the stage, like by the stage. I was like, no, you gonna spit that. We made him spit that. You know what I'm saying? But because of that type of slip up, you gotta say he lost that round. But if he did not do that slip up, it would have been a 3-0. It would have been a 3-0.
The thing is after Gutter slipped up, Young Cannon slipped up.
Yeah, he did.
But I'm assuming it wasn't as bad.
Nah, Cannon's was pretty bad.
Cannon's was, and then he did it twice. Like Gutter only slipped once, but Cannon slipped twice. So you could tell that he ain't ever been in front of somebody that pressured him that much. Like in his head, he probably was like, "Oh snap!"
I assumed it was one, like in 2 different rounds. This was twice in the same round,
bruh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bruh, I've never seen Young Cannon do this, bro, ever. He's battled legends out here, bro. You hear me?
And that's not taking nothing from him. Like he still was spazzing, but it's just showing.
He was still fire. He was still fire. Absolutely fire.
Yeah. We're just trying to present to you what it was like in front of us. Like you could tell that he felt pressure. Like you could tell he ain't stood in front of nobody like what Gutter was doing to him. You know?
Fact, bro.
Hey yo, so I see that footage, but man, let me say this. Hey yo, Dre, you here? Because about to say now we get into the shouts outside of media group for the face off, the Spoken versus Steve McSwain, man.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm here.
I heard they had to take that joint outside.
They did.
That was part of the reason why Gutter called time in this round, because we was running out of time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But he was wilding so hard that everybody, including the person who ran the building, was like, fuck it, keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just trying to hurry up and get it over with for our, you know what I'm saying? But Spoken and Steve McSwain, I'm going to keep it 3,000. Spoken got a lot of good things about him, bro. He really does. But McSwain barred his life away. I'm not finna stunt you.
Damn. That's not what I've been hearing. I'm gonna keep it real.
McSwain came out. I'm gonna let him speak first. Go, go ahead.
Yeah, McSwain came out the gate with a rebuttal immediately.
I heard that. About to say,
and it landed.
Real quick, I wanna say this. About to say, Spoken did say on here that if Steve was able to rebuttal him, he would get the cash.
I listened. I watched it.
Pay that man.
Pay that man. Pay that man. Listen, McSwain's first line was a rebuttal. Get down. His first line.
In the first 2 rounds, he started his round like that. You said if I was rebuttal you was gonna pay me. That's how he started both rounds.
That's exactly how he started it. Facts. So it's on camera. You know what I'm saying?
We got the files.
I was about to say,
it's on the face off and it's on the camera. He said it twice.
He did, bro.
But nah, I personally think McSwain's first round was better than Spoken's. I think Spoken turned up in the second round. I still like McSwain's second better. And then McSwain choked in the third, so he clearly
choked in the third.
Yeah,
he choked in the third for sure.
Choked in the third.
Choked hard on that third.
About to say, so you calling it a 2-1 McSwain?
I'm calling 2-1 McSwain, but I'm not trying to discredit Spoken. Spoken has a lot of good shit about him, bro. It's just bar wise, I think McSwain's material was a little better.
Yeah.
So
I'm
say let's get the other opinion.
Okay, so with my opinion, I mean, first of all, like we said, straight out the gate, McSwain, you know what I'm saying? Me listening to y'all when y'all did the little face off with him, you know what I'm saying? I listened to the whole thing, you know. So he did tell him, if you
Yo,
could
salute for
rebuttal
that.
me, I'ma pay. Yeah. He said, you know, if you rebuttal me, I'll pay. He rebutted him, and out the gate on both of his rounds, that's how he started his rounds. Like, that was part of
Right.
it. If you said, if I rebuttal, and to me, they landed. Now,
They did. They did.
this is what I'm gonna say about. I'm gonna talk about Spoken, then I'll talk about McSwain. Spoken, you know what I'm saying? I've been knowing him for just a little bit. I don't really know him like that, but you know, I've been chopping up with him here lately, and I watched his battles. I was, you know, there for a couple of his battles. Spoken's good at intimidating people on a certain caliber that he battles, and because the way he presents himself on social media, you could think that this man is really killing people with these bars. But I don't see it so. But that's just my opinion. You know, I don't see. I just think his deliverance is not all the way there with some of his bars. Like, he be having crazy bars, but I think it's how you deliver it sometimes, where it makes it where it's not as good as it should have been. Now with Steve McSwain, I had never seen him. You know, I started peeping him when I heard they were battling. McSwain got bars. You know, whether people want to give him credit or not, McSwain got bars, and he done stood in front of some good people.
Fact.
You know, A-Verb, Show Off,
Fact.
like, you know what I'm saying, Gutter.
Fact.
He stood in front of people who, if they battle Spoken, it's gonna be a bad 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's facts. But in that battle, I'm gonna go 2-1, the same that Crow said. I'm gonna go 2-1 McSwain, and it's not taking nothing from Spoken, because honestly, this is the best I've seen Spoken.
It's
You
the
know,
best Spoken I've
this
seen
the
too.
best
Swear to
Spoken
God.
I've seen. You know, I seen one battle where he battled some dude. I think, I don't even know his name, but Wowski or something. And Spoken was not on his game that day. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You know, I seen when he battled Stats Waters, and I think he was just making it too personal, and that's where it messed him up. Because to me, his third round was not there at all, but he was really talking about some personal behind the door stuff that most people come to the event. We don't really know who paying who. We don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
we don't know
he
none
wasn't
of that
really
shit.
coming with no bars. He coming with personal stuff that may hurt them on the other side, but when you watching the video, that don't affect you. You know. So I mean, like I said, this is the best I've seen Spoken. I give him that. I ain't gonna take that from him, but I have to go 2-1 McSwain, man.
Oh, all right, man. Well, about to say that is what it is.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, any final thoughts y'all got?
Fire event. Shout out to Austin, Texas. Shout out to the coach. Thanks to y'all for having us, man. Shouts out to Outside of Music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Like,
man.
y'all, the one in December, y'all have to try to make. Y'all have to. That's for everybody. Y'all gotta try to make this card.
Hey, yo, go ahead, Dre. I hear you back there.
Oh no. I was just saying, no doubt, he was giving it up for us. But hey, yo, that's something. Yo, KTL probably be able to make. I'm all the way in Virginia, so he right there
Okay,
in
well,
Texas.
yeah.
I feel you.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
Capital Punishment, man. It was an event. I was just glad to be there, you know, and I'm hoping to be on the next one. Shoot, I'm humbled by my experience. Appreciate it. I appreciate y'all even put me on here. I'm just, excited about everything, man.
Y'all need to talk about doing a pay-per-view or something, man.
Actually,
Hey,
that might be a possibility on the next event. We're gonna see what we can make sense.
Yeah.
Yes, throw that out there. Yeah, I would definitely support.
Yeah, the stream is definitely in thought process. Cause man, listen, if y'all could have saw all these battles, you know what I mean? Like, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. And just not mean to take us back or anything, but I don't really think I gave like a judgment on my battle. I know you asked me about Mac Da Vinci, but in my battle, I feel I won 2-1. It was a good battle though. I ain't taking nothing from him. Other people might say he won 2-1. You know, it could go either way, but I mean, it was a crazy battle, man. It was crazy in our first battle and then, on. But I give myself 2-1 on that. I mean, I think I came out the gate. I went first. I had a little scheme with the coin flip. building just they was like people was like, oh, who is this? Like, you know, and I mean, the crowd reaction was going like in my second round, like every single line I was getting stopped until like my last like 4 bars, I believe. You know, but it was crazy. But not taking nothing from Mac because Mac was killing too. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you, boy. He came out his second round. Yeah. See that, and that was a difference in our styles. Like I'm, you know, I was barking a little bit, but I was still trying to make sure you hear my schemes and this. But he was more so like aggressive bark, like in your face, and you know, I mean, but it is what it is.
Style class. Great style class.
Yeah. Exactly. It is what it is. But I mean, respect to that man. He probably feel he won 2-1. I mean, that's just how it is. But I ain't even tripping either way. I think classic battle for some 2 rookies that was coming in, you know. But yeah.
Hey,
it was fire.
Out of here, man. Let everyone about to say, go ahead and y'all let everybody know where they can find y'all on social media and whatnot.
I'm at Asylum the Crow on everything. ASYLUMTHE, not THA, THE. I speak properly. Asylum the Crow. Asylum.
Hey, that's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? On everything, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, where I'm at mostly, and also go follow Tha Kulture ATX on Instagram, man. Go follow Tha Kulture ATX. Shouts to Villain Life Media Group. Little Rock, Arkansas as a whole, Southern Battle Rap. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all, man.
Yeah, and as for me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, JDK_DNA. You know, Facebook also you can find me under JDK. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the whole event, Tha Kulture, man. I thank y'all. Shout out to the media group. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all having me on here, taking the time out, listening to us outside. I'm sorry, outside media group, my fault. But yeah, appreciate all of y'all, man. But yeah, it was a fire event. Like I said, JDK_DNA.
Hey, yo, man. To y'all fellas for coming through, all right? We're going to get you back on whenever y'all got some shit popping in the future. Right?
Yes, sir.
Hopefully I can have that G-Lo for y'all next time we talk.
That's a fact.
Man.
Hey, yo, salute, fellas.
Already. Appreciate it.